Hey guys, Vincent Rose here, H2G Fitness, coming to you from my kitchen table. Just sitting here right now, getting some work done, messaging back and forth with some clients, and wanted to record a real quick video for you guys just because I am going to do everything in my power to keep putting out new information on a day-to-day basis. I know whenever I started this whole fitness journey deal, YouTube was huge. I would say 90% of everything that I've learned, everything that I practice, everything that I teach, I learned from YouTube. And that's 100% honest. All of these success stories that I post of all these people that are getting incredible results, guys like Kevin Mink losing over 100 pounds, girls like, I don't need to start naming names, but, people that have lost 100 pounds, 80 pounds, 70 pounds. All of this stuff I learned from watching YouTube videos and learning real ways to help people lose weight safely, effectively, and for the long term. And so I know how much of an asset videos like these were to me. So this is kind of like, tag I met, passing it on kind of a deal, paying it forward. So anyhow, we just wanted to record a real quick video for you guys. And this topic is going to be on the fallacy / dangers / not good idea of trying to lose weight too fast, too quick. And people do this all the time. And the reason why it's a bad idea, the reason why it's dangerous, the reason why it's a fallacy is because you cause way more harm than you do good if you're trying to make your body lose weight at a rate that is too quick. Here's the reason why, okay? Your metabolism well, first off, let's just talk about some methods that people use to go about doing this weight loss. They start doing hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of cardio. Big mistake. They start dropping their calories way too low. Huge mistake. They start dropping their carbohydrates to 100 grams or less for long, sustained periods of time. Huge mistake, okay? And the reason why these are all mistakes, let's start off with cardio since I mentioned it first. The more cardio you do, the more cardio you have to do. Meaning, your body is a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it is extremely adaptive, right? Whatever you throw at it will cause change for a period of time. And then what ends up happening is it will adjust, it will adapt, it will recalibrate to what you're throwing at it. And at that point, it's the law of diminishing returns. It will stop doing what it used to do. So with that being said, the more cardio you do for a period of time, it'll get you incredible results. And then after a while, the results it was giving you, it will stop producing. And at that point, you only have one option: do more cardio. So the thing that drives me nuts when people start their weight loss journey is, I started doing Zumba, or I started doing a spin class, or I started doing anything that's going to consist of somebody doing 45 minutes of cardio or more 5 days a week. Absolutely worst decision you could possibly make, unless you don't mind if at the end of your dieting phase you're doing an hour and a half to 2 hours of cardio a day. And if you have that kind of time, and if you like cardio that much, have at it. If you don't, do not start doing tons and tons and tons of cardio. It's the worst decision you can make. Also, dropping your calories way too low. Here's the deal with that. Again, your body is extremely adaptive. And because of this, whatever you throw at it, your body will adapt to, and it'll eventually stop producing change. So these people that drop their calories to 1,200 to 1,000 calories, it will produce change very fast, very fast, very fast for 2-3 months. And then you stall out and you hit your very first plateau. And when you do that, you only have one option: eat less calories. But you're only eating 1,000 calories as it is. How the heck, or why the heck, would you eat less? Let me give you some perspective here. My son is 4 years old, and he doesn't weigh 40 pounds yet. He's less than 40 pounds, and he requires and needs more than 1,000 calories a day. Why an adult that weighs 140, 240, 340 pounds, no matter how much you weigh, thinks that you need less calories than a 4-year-old that weighs under 40 pounds is moronic. It's absolutely 100% just not smart thinking. If you just thought about it logically, oh, I have kids. My kids eat more than 1,000 calories a day. I'm a 200-pound person. I should eat less than them. No, that's called an anorexic lifestyle, and it's called unhealthy eating, and it's called bad dieting habits and bad dieting decisions. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting comfortable with the camera here. So with that being said, dropping your calories, it will produce change for a time, but what ends up happening if you do this is your body will recalibrate, it will readjust, and then at that point you have no choice but to eat less food. And the problem with that is when people do both, raise their cardio to an hour a day, drop their calories to 1,000 a day, and then they stall out, which happens all the time. It's an absolute nightmare when I inherit a client that has 50 plus pounds to lose, and they start tracking their calories, and we find out they're only eating 1,200 calories a day, and they're not losing weight because they've stalled out at 1,200 calories a day, but they have 50 pounds of body fat that they're trying to get off. Here's the challenge. They're not going to be able to do it. It's impossible. Not without reestablishing, rebuilding their metabolism first. I've heard once, and it is 100% true, you cannot diet yourself out of a problem you dieted yourself into. Meaning, if you've been dieting so hard, such high activity, such low calories, your body's stalled out, you're not losing weight, you still have 50 pounds you're trying to get off of you, you dieted yourself into this problem. Because of bad dieting practices, you've completely shut down your metabolism and hosed your body. So this is where you're at. You're not going to be able to diet yourself out of something you dieted yourself into. You need to come out of a dieting phase. You need to repair your metabolism. You need to do something called reverse dieting, and you're going to gain weight in the process of doing so. Well, that sucks. I want to lose weight. Well, you're going to have to gain weight first because you hosed up your metabolism, and it's because of bad dieting advice. So, back to the original purpose of this video. People that start telling me, oh, we're having a weight loss challenge. We're going to see who can drop the most pounds this week, this month, this 3 months. Who can drop the most weight? I shouldn't say it's retarded. I should say it's not advised, it's not smart, it's not safe. Because if you drop weight extremely fast, you're dropping your metabolism extremely fast. And yes, you might get some short-term temporary results, which rock! I wanted to lose weight and I've lost tons of weight. And then you yo-yo back up and you gain all of the weight right back and you gain more. Well, why do I gain more weight, Vince? Great question. Because you dieted yourself down and you slowed down your metabolism. So let's say before you started this weight loss challenge, your metabolism was operating at 2,000 calories a day. This means that if you're eating more than 2,000 calories, you'll begin to lose weight. So if you're eating 22, 23, 24, 2,500 calories, you'll begin to lose weight, or gain weight, sorry. Now, after you've done the bad dieting practices, what happens is your metabolism is no longer operating at 2,000 calories a day. Your metabolism is now operating at 1,200 calories a day, which means 1,200 is maintaining your weight, and if you start eating 13, 14, 1,500 calories, you'll start putting body fat back on. But you don't eat 12, 13, 14, 1,500 calories. You go back up to 23, 24, 2,500 calories. And so yes, not only does the weight come back on within 30 to 60 days, because your metabolism is more trashed than before you tried your weight loss challenge, you gain back more because your metabolism is less healthy. Hopefully you're tracking here. And the whole low carb thing, low carb is great if you're a competitive bodybuilder and you're the last 2 to 3 weeks before your show and you're trying to dry out and get every last small little ounce of body fat off of you, and you do it for 2 to 3 weeks, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you plan on having a long-term extended weight loss phase based off of low carb, you are frickin' hosing yourself, because the longer you go out without carbs, which is miserable, by the way. Nobody enjoys low carb diets. Yes, I do. No, you don't. You frickin' brainwashed yourself and you're not enjoying it, and it sucks because your energy is low, your strength is flat, and there's just nothing fun. But carbs are great. They're kind of important. That being said, the longer you go without carbs, the more carb sensitive you become, which means if you go for an extended phase without carbs, when you do start taking carbs back in, you absorb them like a freaking sponge because now you're carb sensitive. Some people, I'm born carb sensitive. No, you've ate like an idiot for so long. Not an idiot. You've followed dieting practices that are poor for so long that you basically, once again, you have caused whatever issue it is that you're struggling with carbs, being carb sensitive. You caused it to yourself. You weren't born that way. That being said, a little bit long-winded here, but hopefully that helps. Do not try to, I'm going to try to lose the most weight possible in the short. No, just get a steady pace of losing weight. Don't do an extreme caloric deficit. If your maintenance level is 2,500, drop it to 23, 2,200 and start there. Don't lower it all the way down to 1,200 right out of the frickin' gate and completely hose yourself, because you'll completely hose yourself. Don't do that. I just don't recommend it. So anyhow, a little bit long-winded, but hopefully this information helps. Guys, over and out. Vincent Rose, H2G Fitness. The future is bright. Something good is happening. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, and you would like to like and or share it, won't be mad at you at all. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas, any of these things, and you'd like to, chat, comment section down below. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I'll encourage you to do so. So, guys, take care. Be blessed. Bye.